Hello, Capricorn. So what have we got for Capricorn here? Has to do with finances and something changing in your finances. Wow, there's a lot of coins energy there. Oh, sudden dramatic change. Interesting. You have Star and Hermit together. Again, more coins energy. This is more coins energy. Wow, and more coins. There's a lot of coins energy going on here, and I'm going to go through each bit of it. The first cards that are striking out at me are this Tower card. You actually have a couple of major arcana cards here. You've got Death, you've got Hermit, the Star, and Tower. And this line especially, it's really charged is what I'm getting. There's an X here. There's these lightning bolts. This is resources in reverse. So I don't know if you guys are... Some of your Capricorns may lose your job. I don't want to scare you, but it's with all this money energy and this dramatic sudden change and with death, it's seeming like if there was a way in which you were bringing in some money, something's dramatically changing with that. You may leave your job and go get a job that is different from that. This is sudden and dramatic change. But Capricorn, the month opens for you with a regard to finances. And this is resources. So Six of Coins is finances, resources, power, knowledge. It's the haves versus the have-nots. And you can see in this card that, there's balance between who has it and who doesn't. He's doling money out. So I always ask, who do you identify with in this picture? Do you identify with the person who has the money, the person who's receiving the money, or the person who's not getting any money at all? And because it's in reverse, what it's saying is like, do you have the resources that you want? Do you have access to the resources that you need? Is money coming your way? Are you being stingy if you have money? Are you not handing it out? This is like coming and going, the back and forth, receiving money and giving it. So Six of Coins is a lot about resources and knowledge, information, power coming to you. In line with this in reverse and 10 of Coins in reverse with Tower, it almost is like kaboom to me, that something is dramatically changing in regards to your money. Seven of Coins. I just want to point out also how many cards are the coins cards in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half of the cards are coins cards. So in some ways, November may be a dramatic, and I'm getting the word dramatic from this Tower card, another major arcana card. So dramatic month for money for you, Capricorn. Whether it's positive or negative is really up to you. This Death card is really about transformation. So I get the sense that Seven of Coins, this is the Millionaire's card, by the way. Seven of Diamonds, Seven of Coins. It's also the Farmer card. It means planting things, having the time and patience to watch them grow over time, and then harvesting them. So, and it can also mean stepping back and reassessing things and recalibrating things, deciding, is this the garden that I really want to plant? Is this the harvest that I want to take with me? With Death right next to Seven of Coins, it's like cutting of the harvest, cutting of the bloom. It's sort of like that's the last cut. That's your last paycheck. That's the last bit of money from that source. And I get Two of Coins is joint finances. So there may be joint finances that are changing or transforming. Or this may be juggling money, that resources had been coming in, but you reassessed it, you reevaluated it, and you either left the job or the job got cut. So towards the beginning of the month, something is changing for you regarding your finances. This could be in relation to joint finances. This could mean having to juggle your money, but that is definitely changing. Death means the end of a cycle. It means transformation. It's pretty obvious in its imagery. It's like the end of the flower, and then it also can mean the beginning of a new one. So something's transforming regarding your assessment of a situation, of power, of money, and something's changing for you. It may change dramatically. Tower says something's unexpected. Tower says this could even just be an opportunity that comes to you. Lightning strikes. I mean, this could be winning the lottery. So that's a possibility with some of this. Because so many of them are in reverse, though, I'm not seeing it necessarily as money coming in. I'm seeing it as change in the way that money had been coming in. And you may choose to pursue a different career. This is saying, the middle of the month is saying, don't lose hope. Don't feel isolated. Don't feel like you're on your own. You know, Star is a card of hope. It's a card of self-acceptance. It can even just be a card of accepting the situation. And the Hermit can mean looking at the truth. Or it can mean feeling by yourself. So in the middle of the month, when this thing happens, if things change dramatically, I want to say to you, you've got two stars here. The Star of the Truth in Hermit, and you've also got the Star card. You might even find some solace of looking up into the stars. There is a bit of dreaming here. This is saying, don't lose hope. Don't be afraid to look at the truth. Don't just keep things in the status quo. Four of Coins is someone who holds on to their money for dear life. And it's a fear-based card, and it's keeping the status quo. I want to hold on to everything I've got. I want to make sure nothing changes. What this is saying is don't have fear. Don't lose hope. Don't feel like you're isolated. You know, look for the truth in the matter. And don't just... You may want to shake things up. You know, this Tower has changed things dramatically for you. You may want to accept that. And be willing to open your heart. Be willing to shake things up. Be willing to, this tells me you may be being a little bit too rigid in your thinking, or you may be coming from fear. So what I want to invite you to do is focus on this Star energy, the Star of the Truth and the self-acceptance. You may have a hard time with accepting what's going on, but there is some kernel of truth in the matter. It's interesting to me in this spread how we have Death and then the Hermit and then the Devil in reverse and Hermit's in reverse too. What this is telling me is that when this is ended, you may not be seeing the truth of the matter. When both Devil and Hermit are in reverse, it's saying Hermit sees the truth and Devil presents a lie as the truth. So it's telling me, like, you need to look within to see past the falseness of what's happened. You need to look past, you're believing something that's not true. So I'm going to encourage you to try to see past. You may get the answer towards the end of the month, because if Devil's in reverse, this is when the truth is presenting as a lie. This is when Devil's in reverse, it no longer has bondage over you. So you may actually start feeling free. I'm getting that also with Ace of Rods. It's just that it's in shadow. You're not seeing it yet, but you're going to recognize what the truth is. That's what this Hermit's about. But you're kind of turned upside down from all of this happening. But there's a kernel of insight, self-acceptance, hope, truth, seeing things as they really are, that's coming up for you. It's emerging. You may not quite get to that this month, but it's under the surface there for you, Capricorn. Towards the end of the month, seeing, the money that you thought you were going to get, it's not coming. Your security or your stability may not be there. This is a new job offer. Page of Coins is someone who goes and gets a new job or is offered a new job. It's a willingness about money. There may be some resistance on your part to accept. That's what I'm getting with this, in line with this. You may not be accepting what's happened. Or if you have left the job, then you may have a hard time just accepting what your new choice has been, or accepting a new job. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on here, Capricorn. I do want to let you know, though, that with these 4 cards, there is new, fresh, vital energy for you at the end of the month. You might feel renewed, but it's because it's in shadow or it's in delay. It means that it's coming. It means that it's not there yet. So you may have this. I get the sense that you're realizing something. with all of this that's going on surrounding you, it's like this is all on the outer surface. All this, renegotiation, the end of something, juggling things, holding on to things. It's like I kind of feel like you're holding on for dear life in terms of money, or you're changing your mind about how money comes to you. But emerging through this, it's almost like the image of a bow and arrow, where there's this hope, this radiance, this commitment to the truth. It's not lying anymore, and it's starting afresh. It could even be something as you're not happy with the way that money has been coming to you. Like if you're working for a company whose ideals you don't support, I get the sense of you're waking up here, waking up to what's not true, looking at the truth, hermit, having hope, self-acceptance, and then having this fresh new renewal, this optimism, this vitality, Ace of Rods, but it's just emerging for you. It's almost like you've been asleep. So Capricorn is going to be an intense month for you, especially with this Tower energy. There's something dramatic and sudden. Again, it could be that something great happens and it turns around all your money situation. It ends it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. But I do get the sense that many of you are going to be trying to hold on to money that isn't happening. And you might have a new awakening of finding the new rose that you want to pursue. It may be that if you don't make it happen, that life is going to make it happen. So, Capricorn is going to be an intense month, it looks like, and especially in regards to finances. But I also want to say, just hold on to yourself. Let this realization of what's going on emerge, because there's something that you're discovering. There's stars in all three of these. Something about the night. Go outside at night and look at the stars, because that is going to give you the new, fresh radiance, the vitality. This is like a new day. This is what's going to happen once you accept that star energy, self-acceptance of what is happening. Then you get this fresh radiance, like I'm ready to run again. Don't let this get you down, Capricorn. So that's my reading for you, Capricorn. I hope you found some insight in it and like a roadmap of how to negotiate it. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to share it with others, or you can check out my other videos. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you again so much for watching. Yours in the stars.